wanting to make a change, but like I said, being stubborn, living for myself selfishly for like a good 7-8 years, thinking that it was all me and it was all about me and doing all that. Like, yeah, man, I'd say that. I'll just say, listen, to any guys out there living a bad boy lifestyle, or a lifestyle where you're not helping people, like, just think about what you're doing, man. Just think about it. Like, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not telling you to even change. I'm just telling you that a lot of people that you're doing things for are not the right people. Like, they're not the right people, man. Real friends, like I say, real friends tell you, don't carry that gun tonight. They don't sit down there with you and like load it up and like say, yeah, let's go. That's not a real friend. That's just someone that's like, yo, if you die, bro, you die. If I die, I die. That's not, friends don't say that to each other. Friends want to preserve each other's life. So if you're young out there and you feel the pressure from your friends and you're not feeling like you want to really, like you don't want to die in the state that you're in now, I'm telling you, best thing is keep your head low and don't watch nothing. Come off Instagram and don't watch that because it will make you do things that you don't want to do.
Wise words of advice there. Love that for the young people. Absolutely love that. Now, Matt, who inspires you?
They're all dead. I always say this, they're all dead. Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali, yeah, I think the only person that's alive that inspires me now is probably my mum. Like, deep inspiration. Yeah, that's it, man. But everyone else is like Nelson Mandela. Like, the things that I do is hard, like, to get through. You're not fashionable. I'm not fashionable. So getting through, like, you feel alone. So to feel some type of comfort or company, you have to literally watch people that were trying to do things that you're trying to do. And that was like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, like I say, Muhammad Ali. Yeah, man, all the greats. Tupac, to a certain extent.
Yeah, all very, very inspirational. Yeah. Very, very. Now I'm going to drop another one of your tracks. I've got quite a few actually to get through.
I've got more bars in my head, but I just don't spit them because it's not right for the young people at the moment. You need to understand me before I let certain tunes go, so you don't just run away with the worst things I said in it. I've got a lot of music, but I just don't let it out.
Exactly. You're taking responsibility, aren't you? Which there's so many out there.
If I go and just let out all my music now, just like, yeah, there's Mac's album, you can hear I ran up in a man's house and done all that and just run off with that without knowing the story behind it and the negative side of what happened. Like when I was sitting down fretting and like pooing my pants thinking I'm going to get caught for all these type of things. Like, a lot of people don't say these parts of that side of the life.
Exactly, and that's what I would love more artists to do. Actually say what it's really like out there, what it is like being in the trap, what it's like living that lifestyle instead of glorifying it, you know, and bigging it up, and it's not right. It's not good at all. It's really not good. Right, we're going with this
sorry,
one.
like, you can get deep with them on the trap stuff. You can have mothers coming in there, they got 2 kids to look after, and they're snorting all the coke that they can, taking all the crack, and you're making that mum walk out in that state. Like, it's not a pretty world to live in, and anyone who's like just flashing money in your face and yeah, that's what I do, I look in their eyes and I know that's not what they want to do. Like, no one wants to do it, but that's the thing, the discipline and the temptation. When you see that much money, is can you let the money go and let that mum be cool? Like, it's a mad temptation not to. So I get the life, innit? I'm not, listen, I get the life, let's just move on, I get the life, but I wish that you lot could just think for yourselves rather than thinking for your peers sometimes.
Right, this next one is entitled Red. Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Red?
Yeah.
Alright, Red is like, shout out my boy Dama, shout out all my people that I grew up with. Yeah, I had one real close friend coming up when I was in school, and yeah, he stuck by my side through everything. There was never no money issues between us and that. And I think when we got older, we must have fell out. I went down one path, he went down another path, and yeah, it's the first time we ever separated. So I think I wrote this song. I think the first couple bars are like out to him, really. Obviously, I love him to bits, and yeah, man. So that's where this tune came from, really. Sadness.
A man spell pain, you should know by the flow. I spent 25 years on the road, and I didn't really want to rap cause I'm old. But my YG told me bring it back cause I'm cold. My boy don't talk to me, you're gonna grow. It's been a long time but I hope that you're cool. I know that you're vexed right now cause it shows. I really must have asked out for you were close. You was always there when I needed you most. When I got kicked out I was sharing your clothes. I needed the peace but you gave me the O's. No questions asked, just believe in my goals. We don't even talk and you're sharing my posts. That's RTM, so you're really the most. Much more than a friend, treat me than a bro. Most of my other friends hate on the low. Don't know why they hate and I ain't got dough. Trust, last 3 years I've been broke. Bust, I tried so hard on my own. I'm a firstborn child but I'm back to the bone. My life's so mad I can rap from the dome. The other day I came to your home. You took me to the kitchen and made me a roll. I looked into your eyes, cried tears from my soul. I know that she hates when I reek of the crow. One of these days I'ma leave it alone. I don't take crack, heroin or coke, but I might sip a little juice and smoke. I've been through an issue for life but I've coped. Lord, if I pray will you throw me the rope? They treat me like a lady, then you'll wanna grow. But don't touch me cause I reach for your throat. And I wanna switch more time but I don't. They told me to kill that guy but I won't. Nah, that's far from the life I promote. Avex, but I could've died for a goal. Good thing, the only thing that died was the goal. Fake friend of me's drilling holes in my boat. Forget what you're supposed to help me row. But oh nah, you don't wanna see me blow. So don't hate on the day I get rich. When I leave this one and say bye to the beat. You call my name and then you hide and you snitch. When you only got a gun cause you fight like a chick. When you talk to me, don't talk stiff. And remember your manners cause you won't like when I switch. People took my ego, damaged it a bit. Must have thought that I was playing when I said I don't quit. I ain't tired of the game, I'm tired of the ish. The face irritates me like the bones in my fish. From my friends to my family, they all took the piss. And the only people that I trust now is the kids. How you feel, that's just how it is. Real friends help you put food in the fridge. Yo, you know it's only one life you live. If there's a snake in my camera, show me who he is. Show me who he is. Show me who he is. Bring them along. Safe G. Safe G.
You are listening to the Best in Britain show with DJ Sweet Lee.
Now, Mac, can you talk to us a bit about Bikestormz and how it came about?
Okay, so after I done the car was the car, but it was very like self. So I was by myself. I'll pull up on the road and you get people coming out, white people talking to Muslim people talking to black people. Everyone was mixing. It was great for an hour, but it wasn't enough to make them want to change properly, and it wasn't reaching the kids like I wanted it to. Like, it was just moments. You come in, you sign the card, you get fascinated, you go. Life continues. So, me wanting to always be there for the kids and bring them together, I was around motorbikes. I'm trying to say this quick because it's a mad long story, but I was around motorbikes. On the motorbike strip area where we ride, kids were not like really rated on bicycles. We like told them to get out of the way because it's dangerous. But at that time, I'm at the age where I'm like, I got a heart for kids, innit? So I don't want to kick you off the strip and tell you go somewhere and do whatever. So I was like, you know what? Instead of me editing videos for the bikers motorbike gang like I used to, let me edit some videos for the kids and see how it goes. It went well. Kids were sending videos to me every day. I was editing them, posting them up on my Instagram, and they loved it. What I found was that all the kids sending me videos riding in a certain style didn't know each other. So I was like, okay, like imagine a ride out in London where at the time I was thinking small, I was thinking like 50 people, yeah, coming out, with their wheels in the air, just doing wheelies, just 50 of them, because I think to see 3 of them doing it was amazing back in the day, but 50 of you, that's something. And let's go out there with a cause. So it's like, it wasn't knives down bikes up to begin with. It was more if you've lost somebody to knife crime, if you've lost someone to cancer, AIDS, doesn't matter if you've lost somebody. What I was trying to do is give us a common ground that we could work off respect. So it's like if you've lost someone and I've lost someone, I don't know you, but one thing we can both probably work with is that the pain of how it felt to lose that person. So on that day, I'm going to ask you to show respect for your person that you lost, and I'm going to show respect for my people that we lost. How do we show that respect? We're not going to fight on this one day. We're going to have peace on this one day. where that was inspired from was the riots that took place over the Mark Duggan killing. And when I saw that brothers and sisters were coming together and stealing TVs and trainers, but they're running past people that they got beef with. I'm like, that's big beef. You're telling me that he's killed your brother, he's done this, he's done that, done all this, and that's big beef. But for a £400 television, you forgot it. And you ran into a shop, walked straight past all what you've been moaning about for the last few years. I saw my own people doing that. So I was like, do you know what? We can come together for a good reason. Like, someone doesn't need to die for us to come together like that. The riots was beautiful. We just didn't need to steal. Yeah, we could have come together. That what happened was peak. But how we came together and dealt with it was totally wrong. Because all we done was show the people that that's exactly what we are. Like little scoundrels, criminals that just are hungry to steal. No, there was such more. Like there were so many people there that day. If they just stood still in one place and said to the police, "We're not moving," then the police couldn't do nothing. We're in peace. Like then you bring your grandma down, then you bring the babies down, and you make sure everyone's looking after everyone. People are cooking soup. People are bringing it down to the roadside where it's shot, and then we're standing together. But everyone else would have rather go fill their pockets. Like it had nothing. After a while, it had nothing to do with Mark Duggan's death. It was about what people wanted for themselves. So, yeah, that's it, man. And Bikestormz was put together for that. I wanted a peaceful day. I wanted the kids to come out from different postcodes, get together on this one day, and that's what we did. I expected 50 people, and 500 kids came to the first one. Terrifying, because you think these are the kids that everyone's saying is bad, so there's bound to be an issue, but no issues, man. And this is our 5th Bikestormz, like 7th Bikestormz coming up. So
whereabouts have you had them, Bikestormz?
They traditionally start from Tower Bridge, and we ride around London. Obviously when Grenfell happened, we rode to Grenfell to pay our respects. Felt that was only right, and yeah, normally it's just around London, yeah, just claiming back our city for a day.
Now, how can people get involved if they want to join?
They want to do what part of it?
What, the riding?
If you want to ride, on my Instagram, you can go on my Instagram, or you can hashtag Bikestormz. Always under the hashtag, you'll know when the rides are coming out. Yeah, grab your bike. Doesn't need to be expensive or pretty. It just needs to work. And come out. Find the meeting point. It's normally Tower Bridge or around that area, so that's Tooley Street. We leave from there normally at around 1 o'clock. We start riding. We start gathering from around 11:30. And yeah, just come out, grab your bike, come out. I always tell people, bring your grandma, bring your granddad, it's a family thing. As much as there's loads of hitters out there killing the streets, on their bikes that is, yeah. We do have a lot of respect for anyone, like parents, fathers. We love to see fathers come out there and ride with their sons. It's nice to see that bond, like that's grown a lot in Bikestormz. Like lots of fathers are coming out and riding with their sons, and I didn't get that when I was young, so I appreciate that. Any dad that does that in front of me, I just want to give him like 10 grand, like take that, go out.
Oh no, it's lovely to see, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's beautiful.
But any of the videos that I've seen of any of these Bikestormz, I'm like in awe. Look, kids are able to be kids. There's no beef. They're getting along with each other. It's so great to see. And the fact is how talented all them riders are. Like, wow, the stunts, the wheelies, and you do competitions as well.
Yeah, we run competitions, yeah.
Is it freestyles and...
There's freestyles, there's loads of, like, they've made their names up for the different moves that they've got. So there's about 15 different competitions that could be run, and different challenges. And yeah, they do that, man. They come down, they have a great time, and yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I love the movement, and what a great thing that you're doing. Like I said, I'm in awe of it all, that you're bringing so many youngsters together for such a good cause.
Yeah.
You know, put down the knives, pick up the bike. Yeah. How amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, how long do they ride for? How long is the ride?
The last ride was 18 miles, which was escorted by the police. It's 18 miles. It sounds long, but it's really not. Like when you're with so many people, the buzz it's just like carnival, I suppose. If you don't like walking a distance, when you go to carnival, you always end up walking at least 5 miles.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, it's just like on the bike, you don't feel it. It's just a good day.
See, I would love to come on the bike ride, but I'm dangerous on the bike. Can anybody train me?
Everyone can train you. Everyone can train you.
Yeah, because I'm going to need it. But I want to come out with you lot. It's amazing, like I said, what you're doing. Now, I'm going to drop another track of yours. This one, 2 Youths. Do you want to talk about this, please?
Alright, so around this time when I wrote this one, there was a lot of deaths, knife crime deaths, which were touching me, man. Like every other day I was getting a call saying that someone's been stabbed or someone's dead. So I just put on a track, and I think at the time Drake's tune was going about where I got the beat from. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna try and kill it with something else that I feel. Because I just felt like a lot of good beats out there were wasted just for like a moment, just a little marketing thing. So yeah, I just went on it. Shout out Skepta still, shout out Drake still. But yeah, I had to take this one for a minute to do something real positive on it. 2 Youths is just like my real feelings about how I feel. So there was a lot of swearing in 2 Youths, and people say, man, why are you swearing so much? I'm like, bro, I'm a human being. When kids die, that's how I kick up in it. It's like, you don't want me to swear when I'm getting into a fight or when someone cuts me up in traffic. I don't swear at them times there, I just let that be. But when kids die and I can stop it, I start getting passionate. So I apologise for the swearing in 2 Youths. From now I'm letting everyone know. But yeah,
I've cleaned it up anyway.
Thank you very much, sweetie, for cleaning it up. If you're going to hear anything, I think it's all swearing now. But yeah, thank you.
I do get a lot of swearing in the music that's sent to me, but I clean everything myself.
Yeah, that's amazing.
2 youths just died, I wanna cry. Gotta look out for my younger, they just took his lick off. Now they say I can't save them all, but I'ma try. Stay loyal to my riders, that's my brothers till I die. Middle finger to these rappers that just glorify the crime. Acting like you're so bad, you're only bad when you're online. Don't be thinking you're the man because you roll around with knives. This is real life, shout out Puzzle, that's my guy. I've got love for all my peoples, wanna see my brothers fly. They just made a little life because he's living in that life. Didn't ride out for my youngest, now my freedom's on the line. I'm just keeping this 100, Jake 100, that's my guy. 2 youths just died, I wanna cry. Gotta look out for my youngest, they just took his lick off now. They say I can't save the world, but I'ma try. Stay loyal to my riders, that's my brothers till I die. Middle finger to these rappers that just glorify the crime. Now you got your peas, bro, you should to the back. Don't be thinking that you're bad because you roll around with knives. You need to put that strap down, take that murder off your mind. Put your hands down, so I ain't deaf, so set outside. Why you setting for his kettle blood? I thought that was your guy. You're too blood, all wicked, I don't want you on my side. 2 years straight, they just slap that shit. Max, next time I post it up, make sure you give that shit likes. Hold the knives down, backs up, focus on your life. Now I'm feeling kinda hopeless cause your focus wasn't right. Hear these rules before you fight. You can knock a brother out, but don't shoot him in the face. Don't shoot. You can punch him in the nose, but no shots below the waist. I know you think you need a gun because they said it keeps you safe, but you should listen to your mom and don't worry about your mate. 2 youths just died, I wanna cry. Gotta look out for my younger, they just took his flick. Oh, now they say I can't save them all, but I'ma try. Stay loyal to my riders, that's my brothers till I die. Middle fingers to these rappers that just glorify the crime. Acting like you're so bad, you're only bad when you're online. Now you made your peace, bro, can you fist hook to the back? This is real funny, like, shout out Puzzle, that's my guy. I've got love for all my peoples, wanna see my brothers fight. I'm only talking about the feds when I said off the other side. Bro, you used to say you know me, say you love me, but you lied. Granddad was the only one that could console me when he died. And nobody could control me cause you know me, I could drive. Y'all be smoking and controlling, that was just a through my mind. I'm not joking.
Hey, man. What the hell? I can't let this kid get
taken from yesterday under this. It's not good for the kid's brain. He ain't doing nothing. He's underage. Yeah, he's good. He's responsible. I will give you my details. I can tell you the police that I work with that is with you, like, and you can't. Please don't take him. I can't have this from you on this day.
You're listening to the Best in Britain show with DJ Sweet Lee.
Now I know you've got a lot of sponsors on the Bike Storm, so who's involved, who's sponsoring?
There's a lot of people involved. Nando's, Nike, GoPro, Mafia Bikes, big sponsor, and I think those are the ones I can mention now. Loud and Lit is another sponsor. There's so much. Cyclelock is another new sponsor. Yeah, there's more that I can't mention because the contracts ain't finalised yet, but it's opening, man. And the reason that it's so good to have the sponsors is because these are who the children look up to. Like, they wear Nike, they do all these things. So if I can tell these kids now, jump on your bike and this is where it can lead you. We've got like Jake 100 with contracts, we've got K with contracts, Kizzy with contracts. If you can jump on a bike and this can lead you here, then that's the inspiration. That's like your deterrent to like steer away. Where before, when we first started, there was no sponsors. I was their first sponsor, so it was like, unless you want to be sponsored by Right Off World and believe in it, these kids had to literally, they had nothing to believe in but my words. Like, that's all they had to believe in. Like, it never happened before for like putting your bike wheel in the air. So I love these kids for that reason. Like, they believed in my words and they carried it through, and now you've got them out there with some of the biggest sponsors out there. They've got bicycles coming this year. They're making bikes, they're making accessories for bikes. I've seen a lot of them make money from it. Some of them have taken their parents on holiday from it. Like, some great things have come from it, but 100 days of great things and like one day of one killing, it kind of like brings you right back down, if you get what I'm saying. So it does help. Killing will never really stop completely, but as long as we're taking off at least 5 people off the streets a week, then I think that's alright, man.
Yeah, it's amazing what you're doing though, and to get all of those sponsors, like you say, the ones who the kids are looking up to, like, what an incentive to keep being on that track. And like you're saying as well, that they're getting trained up as well by the sponsors. I've seen on the bike storms, you've got the companies coming and they're helping fix the bikes, they're showing them what to do. It's amazing, and like I said, it's so great to see.
Bike Shack Leighton as well, can't forget Bike Shack Leighton, man. There was a lot of sponsors in the beginning that weren't so big, but they believe. Bike Shack Leighton was one of them. Yeah, a few of them out there, man, that really believed. So yeah, we're here today.
And it's fantastic that they've seen the vision, they know what you're here to do, same as me. Anything I can do to support all of this, I'm there. Alright, I've got your back, I'm fully supporting. Like I said, it's so amazing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you, and I want to say I'm really proud of those riders. Yeah, they melt my heart. You see, when I watch the videos, they're just so loving, and the respect that they've got for you, and they see you like as a father, uncle, just somebody who's consistent, who actually cares about them.
I like to say I'm their bigger brother, because sometimes if I was their father, like, I'd send a lot of them home. You know, so I see it as like a bigger brother. I'm out here, like, just know that my presence is about for you. Like, I'm the presence, and that's it. I'm not here to control and tell anyone what to do. I'm just here if you need me, and if you make mistakes, then I'm here for your mistakes as well. After some mistakes, people just wash their hands off you, and then that's when you turn into a monster. So yeah, man, I'm just a bigger brother for them. I'm out on the streets. I try and be as accessible as I can, but yeah, things are growing. So bikestormz.
Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is the bike house. Can you tell us a bit about that? Because I'm very excited.
Yeah, so man, being with the boys for like since bikestormz started over the last 4 or 5 years, we've done so much things together, we've experienced so much things, we've gone on trips. So I guess the next stage was for us to like live together and see what we could really do as a team living together. And that's always been one of my dreams. I get to be like the role model that I want to be to like 5 young boys. And yeah, so we got our house together recently, like in the last 3 weeks. It's crazy. There's no sleep for me at the moment. Like
I could bet.
The house is always fully awake, and yeah, someone's always up. And yeah, we're just really trying to give you like the reality of what we go through. So the ups and downs, just like I say about the rappers, it's not always pretty.